up, y'all? I'm back from the AT, and I thought y'all might be interested in what was in my pack when I got back. I'm just going to take everything out of my bag. This is everything that I was carrying when I hit the end of my long-ass section hike of 576 miles on the AT. I am going to go back and finish it. Don't worry. Had some things happening at home, and I had to come home, but finish it. And here we go. Safety first. I carried the Garmin Inreach Mini and this really big whistle. KT tape, very important. It's my little ditty bag. Little medical kit. I've got a citronella band. This is just full of ibuprofen. Chapstick. I took some 100 SPF sunscreen and put it in like a hotel bottle. This is my first aid kit. My two biggest things that I used were leukotape, which I have just around this Nerf dart, and hydrocortisone cream. This is the rest of my medical kit. I've got Claritin, Benadryl, Flonase, some floss, a couple of tampons, kept my toothbrush and toothpaste in there, it's not in there anymore. I used a menstrual cup on trail, but I only have one, so it's just not in here anymore. I have the 10,000 milliamp Anchor charger with a base and a charging cord. I had a charging cord for my phone as well. I had an iPhone 7, and that's what I filmed on also. It's an extra lighter. This is my headlamp. It's an Ozark Trails, like, cheap, I paid maybe $2 for this thing from Walmart. It worked. And Body Glide. I went through 2 tubes of this. I also used the Squirrel's nut butter, which was great for preventing chafing. Oh, and this stuff sack is just like a, budget from Amazon, like came in a pack of 10 for like $20. I carried a bandana. Don't know if you can see that on the front of my pack, to like wipe sweat off of my face and stuff. This was my snacks. I kept all my snacks in my hip pouch. I carried pepper spray. I didn't realize it's still flavoring in it, gross. I had 2 smart water bottles. I carried the AT guide, the whole thing. I got this hat off Amazon. It kept my head very warm, especially while I was sleeping. This is my Spork I got from Walmart. The Stanley cup had a couple of mugs that came with it, but I ended up just carrying the cup. You can see where I melted the top off, so I had to like pick it up like this for the past month. It's my fuel, just Walmart fuel as well. Okay, and then I kept my stove and a small lighter inside of a sock inside of the cup. The sock kept the stove from clicking around in there too much. And the stove, it was just a budget Amazon buy as well. I think my mom got it for me for Christmas one year or something. It was like $20. I carried a hairbrush. And then in the top of my bag, I had a baggie that had my name and my phone number in it. And then I also had a piece of paper with a copy of my passport, just in case. This is the Ursac Major. I used this with an op sack inside of it, and I never had any issues. I was always very diligent to find, the less frequented, the not berry areas. and I didn't have any issues with it. I obviously I'm a bit skeptical as to how this would work if a bear actually tested it, because I don't think anything ever really messed with it. Yeah. I did carry a bear canister for the first month, and I actually did like the bear canister. I would use it again. This is my water kit. I just kept it up top inside of a gallon-sized bag. I had the 2-liter CNOC. I had a real small budget for all this gear, but this I really liked. I started out with the Sawyer Mini and quickly switched to this platypus. We're into the contractor bag now. I kept the stuff that I want to dry inside of a contractor bag inside of the bag. All this stuff that I just pulled out was on top of that. Right, this is like an Rei hiking shirt. I got this for $5 from Goodwill. It lasted me the whole way. I'm going to keep wearing it. This is like a athletic-y type material Thor shirt, built-in cape. I already had this, so that's what I used because I had it. These are some North Face running shorts. I already had these as well, and these have a liner on the inside, which I liked. This is just the sports bra that I already had, so I took it with me. Real stretchy, athletic material. I do have allergies and stuff, so I have to be careful about walking through like poison ivy. I carried these Rei Hiking Pants the entire time. My mom gave me these. I carried 2 pairs of Darn Tough socks. I carried 2 pairs of underwear, and these are just like athletic material type underwear from Walmart that I got in a pack. This is a towel. I used this to dry my clothes a few times when it was rainy and cold outside, so it came in handy. And then these are my sleeping clothes. I kept these separated inside of this gallon-sized Ziploc bag because, you know, I have allergies and I have to keep my sleeping clothes separate from my clothes that get like the pollen and stuff all over them. So this is just like a Cuddle Dud shirt that I already had, and these are just like some fleecy sleeping pants that I already had, and this is a pair of like fuzzy socks. And I kept all those inside of a bag like this, which this is from Walmart, Ozark Trails dry sack that I already had, that I got in a camping set. Like years ago. This is my puffy jacket. This is it's written somewhere. This is a 700 fill down jacket. Has pockets. Everyone thought that it was like a German jacket, but it's actually a Gryffindor jacket. This is a Harry Potter puppy coat. I don't know if you can see the... Yeah, Harry Potter puppy coat. I didn't see any reason to buy a new puppy coat if I already had one. Okay. This is my sleeping pad. This is the Nemo Tensor Insulated Regular Pad. This was the first, like, blow-up or inflatable sleeping pad that I've had, so I don't have a whole lot to compare it against, other than just, you know, my regular blue mat that I started out with, but this was very comfortable, kept me warm, was not hard to blow up, and is light enough for me. Alright, this is my pillow. This is just like a cheapo, I mean, it's like an airline pillow, you know? This came in that same camping set that I got the dry sacks out of. I liked having a regular pillow because the inflatable ones kind of hurt my ears. And this is my sleeping bag that I carried the whole way. This is the Kelty Cosmic Down 19-degree regular sleeping bag. This is not super light. I mean, it's not super heavy, but it's not super light either. I didn't have any issues carrying it, and it kept me warm. So yeah, wasn't really worried about that. Budget bag right there. I already had that one as well. This is the Contractor Bag. This is like a free shopping bag, okay? And then inside of it, I have this Nike bag. I actually put this over my Ursack whenever it was gonna rain outside, because the Ursack had a tendency to like absorb water and get really heavy. And then I would take my toiletries, put them inside of this, and then hang them. Safety first. Okay. I kept this clipped to the front of my bag, because I would usually start out hiking in it and then want to put it on like as soon as I got to camp. This is a like old school St. John's Bay fleece, and it's heavy, but I mean I wore it constantly. I'm not sad about having brought it. This is one of my favorite jackets, and I was very happy to have it with me out there on the trail. Okay. This is a Frogtogs rain jacket. Yeah, rain jackets are great when it's cold outside. Rain jackets suck when it's hot outside. This is an Osprey rain cover for my pack. This is my Potty Kit. It's just got baby wipes and toilet paper and a dirty sack to like put my dirty wipes into. I have this Spider-Man hand sanitizer. Kept these clipped to the side of my bag. This is the Deuce of Spades, the smaller one. And then I had a Cooler cloth. You know. Okay. This is my tent. I lost the original stuff sack that it was put into. This is the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL3. Bought this when my girlfriend and I switched from hammocks to tent. I didn't realize I was going to be continuing on the trail for so long. I didn't have money for another tent, so this is what I ended up carrying. And honestly, I could like starfish in that thing. I was so comfortable, and like I was used to carrying the weight anyway, so it was not a big deal. And I did just fine in it. And this stuff sack I just found like at one of the shelters. It has a little hole in it. I'm guessing that's why they got rid of it, but it fit my tent perfectly, and it had a big hole in it, so carried the poles just here on the side of my pack. And then as the footprint of my tent, I carried these two pieces of tie dye. And last thing, I wore these shoes. These are Merrill somethings. They held up okay. I got like some generic type Dr. Scholl's for knee pain type things in there. And I also carried camp shoes. I have these Crocs that I got from Walmart. I started out with flip-flops, but they were really hurting my feet, so Team Croc. Oh yeah, and I was wearing a baseball cap. And I had an extra pair of glasses in my pack because I am very blind, and if I had lost my glasses for any reason, I would have really needed help. Yeah, that's it. That's everything that I brought with me. Well, not necessarily what I started out with, but that's everything that I had with me when I got off of the Appalachian Trail at 570 some odd miles. It's all like fairly budget gear, loaded out with like 5 days worth of food and a day's worth of water. I was usually like somewhere in the high 30s, sometimes going into low 40s, depending on what kind of food I got, how many days I was going, and I was comfortable carrying that at the end. Oh yeah, duh, one more thing, my pack. this is the Osprey Viva 65 pack, 65 liters. That was just my first pack that I had bought for backpacking, and I had it and it fit me well, so I figured why not give it a go and see if it works before, you know, trying to buy something new, and it worked for me. I didn't have any issues with it. It was very comfortable. A little heavy, but I mean all my gear is kind of heavy, so needed something that would like distribute that weight properly. And yeah, I had a great time with it. Anyways, if this is helpful to anybody, that's great. Just want to show people, I guess, that it is possible to get out there and do the thing without all of the super light, super expensive gear. Not everyone can afford to spend $800 on a sleeping bag, or, you know, I carried 40 pounds for almost 600 miles. If I can do it, then, you know, I'm sure other people can do it too. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with carrying that kind of weight if that's what you can afford to get. Alright, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Have any questions, hit me up below in the comments. Talk at you later.